Okay, so welcome back. Hopefully now you can see us.
Fingers crossed.
I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. They do say never work with animals, never work with children, and never work with PES developers.
Steve. Oh, I'm looking. You can't see this, but there's a window just there. I'm looking.
Yes,
at
Steve's celebrating. We've just seen
telling us that
two
we're live on the
thumbs
internet.
from Steve. Two of my favourite parts of Steve right there. All right, let's go, shall we? Let's just flick through so you can see the game. Now, those of you listening before will have heard me go through my first three Team of the Year players. I'm just going to do a quick recap for those who like visuals.
Just in case anyone's watching now that hasn't been on the last audio version of the stream.
The exclusive audio version of the stream.
Yes. Let's recap exactly what we're doing again.
Okay, so what we're doing, Team of the Year is on myClub this coming Thursday.
It is.
And we're doing our own Teams of the Year. So that's players we've got, players we've loved, whether they've been superstars, underrated gems, they fit into our systems, they fit into our style of play, or just because we've not spun anyone better. But yeah, it's our teams, our own Team of the Year, my Team of the Year,
and
myClub.
That's the good thing with that, is your Team of the Year isn't the Team of the Year. Obviously, if I'd said to you, what's your Team of the Year, you'd be like, okay, Neuer, Alves or Lam, and then it'll all be the same till Ronaldo, Messi and Neymar up front, like the UEFA Team of the Year.
Yeah.
The fact that this is your Team of the Year means that you get those sort of wild card entries in there, the players that punch above the weight.
Yes, we've got wild card. Okay, shall we go? We'll run through the first three quickly. In net, for me, it was a choice between two. It was a choice between Perrin, who's rated 85, I think, when he comes out, and it was a choice between Oblak, who's rated 79 at level 30. I've leveled him up there to level 80, and it was Oblak who made the team, just because he's a goal ball player. He went in my goal ball team. A goal ball team tends to play good opposition, and he saved me so many times. He's just a really, really good keeper. He deserves a much higher rating.
Let me
next
just
season.
jump in there.
Oh.
We have sound.
Yes.
We have Seppo, Mike from OPE, Only Pro Evolutions, Pez Fan Pirates here. Well, you can't have everything. Bestie is back. Hello. And Rate D as well. Nice to see you all.
Hey, it is, isn't it? Welcome one and all. Now you can see us.
Bestia, 2 million GP farmer. 2 million GP.
2 million. Wow.
Beast. Well done. Good effort.
You need to tweet PES Fan News and tell us what you're going to do with that 2 million. That's ridiculous.
Well, it seems Seppo's seen that because he was the one that commented. Bestia said it was only 1.8 million GP. Only 1.8 million.
Well, I've got 87,000.
Oh, he says he needs 100,000 more, and he's ready next week, clearing Champions League second week agent.
Champions League second week agent?
Yeah, as in...
Oh, okay, it's over 2 weeks, isn't it? It's spread for Champions League.
Yeah, that's something we touched on when we started the live stream half an hour ago, but obviously you couldn't see us. We were guessing, obviously we know Team of the Year is coming on Thursday, we were guessing, is it going to be UCL? That's what happened this time last year. So, it seems Bestie has had the same sort of mindset then, thinking we've got UCL for 2 weeks. Could be, we'll see.
Yeah, it is a shout, that, actually. Did that happen last year? It did.
Every UCL match day week, we got a UCL Stars agent, as well as Team of the Year.
Oh, okay. That does make sense. Anyway, to left backs.
To left. I left you back there. Go on, carry on.
Okay, so my Team of the Year player at the start of the season was Mr. David Alaba. I got him last year, I got him this year, and he's in my Team of the Year for reasons that should be obvious. He's just so good. Attacking, defending, set pieces. He can play left mid, even though I don't play left midfielders. And that leaves my guaranteed legend spin from our last Legend Hunter stream.
Hunter?
German
for dog.
Yes. Wonderful.
How will you get away with that? I will. Anyway, carry on.
Got off to a rough start, didn't we? But yeah, so that's our left back, and at centre back.
Let me just confirm: you are having a legend player, your one and only legend player, on the bench.
It's yes. Me and David have been there from the start. He's my Pikachu because he was the very first player I spun. Well, he wasn't actually. No, someone else was, who's also in this team of the year. But he's one of the very first I spun. He's been in that left back position forever. He's the only man for me, and that's what this is all about.
Yeah, exactly.
So there we go.
No, it's fine.
Okay, centre backs. You say I've got a few centre backs, and the one for me, guaranteed, is Naldo. Now I used this joke before. I'm going to use it again. He is as quick as coastline erosion. He is horrifically slow. He oil tanker speed, but he's just so strong. His positioning's so good. Basically, if he gets within a 2-foot radius of a player, they're tackled. They're dealt with. That's why he goes in, because I need players like that with my defensive skills. So he goes at the back. Next to him, and this was a choice of one of two. First of all, Marc Bartra from Barcelona. He's a good choice. And also this man from Chelsea.
Who?
That man.
Who?
Everyone can see the screen. That man. Why don't you tell the people watching at home how you pronounce that?
Well, I don't want to interrupt on your team of the year. Go on, Tubbs.
It's Bartra. Bartra's going in the team of the year team.
Let me just stop you there for a sec. Oh, seems like you've got some people agreeing. Mike says Naldo, PES legend for him.
Yes.
And he's, decent 40-yard screamers. Have you had any of those?
No, I can't score a 40-yard scream with Ibrahimovic, let alone Naldo.
Pirates got rid of his 1 million GP.
What? Why is everyone getting million numbers of GP?
See, Pirate, he's on Twitter, PES fan Pirate. He was saving 1 million GP to get Ibrahimovic, but got him in the journey to getting 1 million GP, so seems like he's going to blow it all the way.
Oh, he should have blown it on Team of the Year.
Gillabodje.
Gillabodje. Gillabodje. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Yes, and as we learn how to pronounce that, Gillabodje slots in there on my bench. Now we need one more player to make that defence.
Right back.
So we've had a few right backs, and we've narrowed it down to 3 in the squad at the moment.
That's a bunch of good, not good as in world-class team of the year players. I mean, some potentially, but I mean some good quality players there.
There are, and it's actually the lowest rated Grosskreuz
Really?
who makes the team. Yeah, for some reason, me and Grosskreuz, we just clicked. He fits in so well with how I play. Whenever I need someone on the right, Kevin is there, and that's why he goes in.
It's got a good few links with your manager as well. That's what you want.
Yeah. That probably helps more than my playing style. But I just love playing with him. He's always there. So that is my team of the year back line. Thoughts?
I mean, well, a couple of things. Perrine for Oblak. I mean, I completely understand. I have a few decisions like that in my team. But yeah, I wouldn't have called that. Alaba and Carlos, I can see that. And Grosskreuz, him making it in ahead of Zavaleta, that's quite surprising.
I didn't get on with Zavaleta. I just didn't. I don't know why. He just...
And that's the,
didn't click.
I think that's the good thing with PES. I mean, the players are so individual. The stats, the player ID, and things like that do matter.
Yeah.
Zabaleta is a player that I love playing with, but yeah, the way I play is different from the way that you play. So the fact that you are able to choose a player that's obviously a lot worse than him statistically over him, yeah, that's where PES is PES.
It is, and we see a lot of the time on Twitter people saying, "Oh, I just got a gold ball, I got a gold ball." Try the gold balls, people. Some of them are really good players.
Do you know what?
Please.
It's a good shout. Is that? It was actually off the back of something you said. You said you have been playing a lot of gold ball team PES. So I thought, okay, rather than using my duffer free agents, I'll use some of my missed black ball top agent or special agent players. I'll put them into a decent team, and yeah, you do get. I don't know. For me, it was a bit more frantic, which was kind of exciting, but also worrying, but in a good way, kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like testing yourself in a way, and you find some really good players. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some that I've put in and they're awful, and I just use the 10 games on their contract, a churn and burn, the B's painted it, churn and burn technique. But yeah, don't, this is a PES fan appeal, don't throw away those gold balls, play them.
It's sport. Charity, what's the sport? The sport relief.
Sport relief.
We'll do a sport relief appeal for Oblak.
Yeah, just
Don't
imagine
neglect.
just Oblak in a Hessian sack going off a motorway bridge. Don't do that. Play him. Let him roam free. Put Perrin on the bench and play Oblak, and maybe he'll make it into your team of the year, like he has done mine. And then Graham can disagree with me.
Moving on to midfield.
Shall we move on? Shall we go into midfield? Midfield is
Let's
a bit
just
exciting.
say hello to IYD11. Hello.
Hi, IYD.
Pirate spent all his million on renewing contracts and then stopped playing myClub for a bit. But he's going to start again, obviously now, we've just said it, he's going to be playing with goal balls, aren't you, Pirate?
He needs to start again because there is something very, very special coming that might be of interest to him as a competitive PES player. Coming soon. Taps nose.
Tease.
Yeah, it was a tease, wasn't it?
Something special?
Yeah.
As a PES... Oh. I can't figure it out. Continue.
Okay, so midfield. Let's see who we've got. I play kind of a very central midfield three. I have some very good people to pick from.
Yeah.
And in there first is the Pog of War.
Beast.
He is in the UEFA Team of the Year. He is in my Team of the Year. He is incredible. I love using him because he's just so dynamic. He's just everywhere. There's Pog, pass to Pog. There's Pog, pass to Pog. There's Pog, pass to Pog.
I'm near the goal. Broken in midfield, have a shot. I'm nowhere near the goal. Broken in midfield, have a shot.
I've had him have a shot, the keeper save it, throw it up the pitch, the opposition be on a counter-attack, and Pog be there to tackle him. It's ridiculous. There's no way he should have that kind
as
of
well
ability.
as that, I mean, just look at that face. He looks ridiculously good. I mean,
It's the
PES
hair
has
for me.
some. That's what it is. It's everything. The face build, but the obviously he's changed his hair 17 times since then.
Have you seen his latest hair? Have you seen his latest hair?
I have seen his latest hair. Pokeball.
Yeah.
La Pokeball, I think he said on the Vine.
La Pokeball.
Yeah, that's
French. Is it?
That's what it said.
Okay.
On the Vine.
Okay.
La
Okay.
Pokeball.
Now we need a bench player for our midfield, someone to bring on. And this is an honourable mention. This is the most unlucky player in my Team of the Year because I've had him from near enough the start and he's been really, really good. It's Mr. Nordveit.
Aye.
He's only rated about 80 odd. He was one of the first midfielders I got. Midfielder? I'm losing the ability to speak. He's one of the first midfielders I've done it.
One of the first midfielders.
He was one of the first central players I got. And he was just really, really good. He was no nonsense, just there when you needed him. Nice, clean, tidy player. He's very unlucky to miss out. I was almost going to put him, but I just love playing with Pogba so much. So
Both
next,
those players have played as the midfield pin in not my club, but my master league team. Started out in Division 2. Nordveit was my early Pogba, let's say, and then obviously when I got enough money, real Pogba. But
so
Nordveit,
you've just cast him aside as I
yeah,
have done
exactly.
too.
The poor man. 2 game modes, 2 PES fan representatives, and they
2
both
snobs.
just use him.
Yeah, we just use and abuse him, churn and burn. Right, so next midfielder.
Just asking, has anybody else got Pogba? Has anybody else tried Nordveit? Oh, you must do.
There's a thread on the PES fan forum, and someone recommended Nordveit, and I did a little fist bump, and then had a little tear when I remembered what I'd done to him. So there are people out there who know the power of Nordveit as well.
Speaking about tears, Lasakowski. I know a fun fact about him. If you want another fun fact about Blasakowski, go look for the last Legend Hunter live stream. Mr. Toby J. Lee revealed a very interesting fact about Blasakowski's family.
It was a fun fact.
It was.
Fun. We had a lot of fun on that live stream, and that fact was a large part of it. The rum also helped, but the fact mainly. Okay, next midfielder. I'm moving on. It's Yaya. Do you want to do the song?
Yeah. You're not joining in? Ture.
No, I'm going to keep my dignity.
You don't have dignity.
Wow, I'm going to keep what little I do have. Yeah, Yaya is pretty incredible on this. I got him around about November time, I think, and he's not left my team since.
I know.
When you've got Yaya on your team.
I was fuming when you got him. I needed an attacking midfielder at that point in time.
He's just incredible.
He is.
Just so good. Ironically, he always seems to be trying, which you couldn't really say about real life. He's always there, he's always running.
I don't get what you're trying to say
players.
there, Tubbs.
I'm saying that Yaya Toure is lazy in real life. That's what I'm saying. Come get me, Yaya. Come on. Please don't.
Anyway.
So, there's one more space in our midfield. This could be a controversial one. Some might view it as controversial. Now, this guy was my very first myClub spin. You remember the tutorial you did? They told you how to work it, and you got one level 1 player. Well, this was mine, and I've lost him. I don't even think he classes. There he is. It's Totti.
Totti?
Yeah, in midfield.
Do you not think he's a horribly overrated player? I can't imagine why anybody viewing this live stream would like Francesco Totti. I mean, he's old, but what is it? I'm only joking. I love you really, Seppo. Come on, carry on.
You finish winding up Seppo, yeah. I'm all for continuing. I'm all for now taking him out and just turning him into a trainer over his eyes. It's Totti, as I say, the very first player I ever had, playing with all the 50 rated default players, and he's scored goals, he assists like anything else. It's ridiculous. He's a really good passer of the ball, and as I say, I've had him since level 1. He's now level 29, and he's 88 rated in attacking midfielder.
Boom.
It's good.
See, I've not got him in my club, but I have him as a regen in Master League. I've got to the point in my Master League now where I'm signing regens because it's so far in. I think I'm about... I say so far, I'm about 8 years in, but obviously I have a crazy thing where I only want players with real build faces, and obviously the younger players, unknowns, don't have faces, so the regen faces, that's my go-to. Anyway, I've had a few decent players. Lampard's, I can't even remember who the other ones are, but Totti picked up, I think he's 77, 78 rated, 16 years old, and it's ridiculous, even so poorly rated compared to, I mean, I've got Neymar, Depay, and an old Robben and Anderson Talisca, quality players up front, but I use him as a super sub at the moment, and yeah, he's slow, but his passing is...
Okay. Wow.
Just in case you didn't get that, that was...
Onomatopoeia live on the PES fan stream. We are breaking boundaries right here. Or topping them.
Break past the boundary.
What do you think of my field then? It's pretty special.
It's pretty dirty. That is amazing. I mean, the fact that you've got classic, creative players that can have silky touch on the ball. Yaya Toure is a mountain, but light-footed, nimble. Paul Pogba. I mean, you've seen a million Paul Pogba vines if you're on Twitter.
War.
So you've got players that are silky, that can move the ball around, but have massive physical presence as well. And then you've got an attacking threat across the whole thing with the creativity of someone like Francesco Totti as well.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where I put these three players on the pitch, which blind avenues I run them down, because A, there's two other quality players ready to bail me out, and two, they're good enough to get back in position on their own when I'm done with them.
So that was A and 2.
A and 2.
Wow. What comes next? D? That's a
Thinking like Roman numerals.
Let me just ask, that set up as AMF, AMF, DMF, how would you play them positionally? Would you keep it as that, or would you play them Pogba?
I normally move Pogba into CMF and then AMF, AMF.
Cool.
That's what I do. Sometimes I play a DMF, but not normally. It's definitely not against the computer. Against online divisions, maybe, maybe not. It depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And if I remember.
Well, yeah.
What's that? Right, are we ready to see some attackers?
Come on, that's where it happens. Oh wait, actually, are you having 3 attacking subs?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Full out. Okay.
Yeah,
continue.
I've been very, very lucky with attacking players and midfielders this time. My defence, centre-backs, you'll have seen, I've had nothing. The Chelsea player on the bench for who I've forgotten how to pronounce already. Mike.
What's it? Gilabodji or something?
Gilabodji.
Oh look, Pirate had Totti but released him. Oh, Jason Sanchez. Yes, okay. Quincy Lou, Totti has no stamina. This is true. This is true. That can't be forgiven though. Just don't run with him. He doesn't need to run.
No.
He says he doesn't need Baggio though. He has Totti. Doesn't need Totti. He has Baggio, should I say?
Oh. Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Pradip Tumbao. Okay. Hello. Okay,
Hello.
move on to attackers. Who
Okay.
we got?
Okay. So, attacking on the left-hand side. Let's scroll all the way down. Now this is again a toss-up between two. And there they are. Depay, I got fairly early. He was good.
That was like first week or two of my club,
It was
I
the
think.
first week or two. I think it was like the third day. I tanned this pretty hard at the beginning. I got quite lucky from an early point.
I remember, because I won't say yeah, but you got Depay, and at the same sort of time I got a player that plays for your team.
Sure.
I'm obviously a United fan and would have loved Depay, whereas you're a Merseyside Blueyan. So
Yes. Okay.
So
There's a trip down
obviously-
memory lane.
What's that? No, yeah, it was just he's such a beautiful player. But
He's got a beautiful face.
so the toss up is Depay and Perisic.
Perisic. And you know who makes it?
I'd say Depay.
I'd say you're wrong.
Really?
It's Perisic, yes.
Controversial
Perisic
again.
has an amazing knack for goals. I go down, most of my attacks go down the right. And if they bypass who's going in that centre forward role there, Perisic is always there. Depay was great, but he was just out on the left. He was crossing, he'd clear up those balls and he'd cross them back in. Perisic would finish them off himself. And you know what? Perisic is my player of the year.
What, your overall player
My
of the year?
overall player of the year. No player have I enjoyed playing with as much as Perisic.
Pow. Yeah, I had him. I actually drew him in the last Legends live stream.
What did you do with him?
I churned and burned. I
Did
ran
you
through
play?
him and then fed him to, I think, Baggio, my legend that I pulled in the last live stream. Oh, was it Baggio? Might not be Baggio. I fed him away anyway.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. But yeah, Perisic is my player of the year. Maybe controversial. Maybe not.
No, I like that. That's your classic PES 5. Everyone always has that one sort of player. If you're watching, who was your sort of player of the year?
Whoa. We have a competition.
Oh, even better.
We have
like
a competition.
competitions.
We want to know who your player of the year is. It can be anyone, whoever you've enjoyed playing with the most, or has done the best for you in your myClub team.
Like your Perisic.
Like my
obviously.
Perisic.
He's
Perisic.
the joint third lowest player on the pitch so far, but he's your player of the year. Do you have a player like that? It could be the Yaya Toure, someone that is ridiculous, or it could be someone that has played ridiculous for what they're actually levelled at. Okay,
Yeah.
Let us know who your player of the year is. Surely every competition must have a prize.
Every competition must have a prize.
And
We
what do
have
you
a
have in
prize.
mind?
We have this. What is it?
I don't know.
It's shiny.
Take it
I want
close to
to
the
stroke it.
camera. Is that a PES 2016 Anniversary Edition?
It is indeed. On the PS4, which is the only console it's available for in the UK. Now, even if you're not a PS4 owner, even if you already bought it, you can still have one for display.
Oh, for
It
sure.
looks so good because it comes with a steelbook with Neymar on. And at the start of the season, if you just had a regular version of PES and you used that code and you got that Team of the Year player, then you'll definitely want this because you get another Team of the Year player with the code in it.
So that's, say you have Neuer, last year's Team of the Year player. You get another code to get another player.
You do.
Pow! And
Simple.
as well as that, you get Neymar himself.
You do get Neymar permanently.
Who is obviously in this year's Team of the Year. So we're giving you a chance to win a guaranteed 2015 Team of the Year player right here. And if you've already got Neymar and you've already got the Anniversary Edition, then you still don't lose out anyway because you obviously get the Team of the Year player, so you get another guaranteed Wonder Child or Beast or Old Man or whatever.
Wonder Beast.
Wonder Beast. But you also get, if you've got Neymar, then you would have an extra additional 10 matches. Basically, you renew his contract for 10 matches. If you haven't had this already, if you've pulled him in a normal prize draw, you have Neymar. You can still win something with this as well.
Yeah.
So, just to recap, how can somebody win this?
Just comment on the YouTube feed, who is your player of the year? We have Anonymous Dan in the other room watching them all. He's going to select someone at random and then he's going to come at the end of a live stream, hand us a winner, and we are going to announce it.
Pow. Let's just say hello to Bardinsky.
Hello. Hey.
hello.
Hey Bardinsky. He does some amazing YouTube videos.
He does.
You should definitely give him a follow.
And do you know who else does some amazing YouTube videos?
I don't know, Graham. Is it me and you?
Wait, is me and you.
It's
but as
not,
well
is
as
it?
us, the Midnight Kid obviously does some ridiculously
Hey,
good
the
videos.
Midnight Kid.
Yeah, he's currently dodging the boss, trying to watch the stream. #dedication. Yeah, you know.
Some
you
of
know.
us aren't lucky enough to be able to dodge our bosses.
You're sat next to your boss.
Precisely.
Doing this.
That's the joke.
Yeah. Mike, player of the year, Mesut Ozil, ball control, passing and dribbling, and yeah, all that better than pace.
Hang
But
on, what's that a
it's-
sense? It's bias.
Mike from OPE, an
Avid.
Arsenal man,
Yeah.
and a North London fan. Do you know? Yeah, he's a solid player this year. Bardinsky. His Team of the Year player is Benzema, strong pace, and has been amazing for him this year. Totally outshines Ibra. Wow.
Wow, it's interesting you should say that.
Sipo says body balance lets Ozil down.
Oh.
Light-footed.
Lets me down too. Don't worry, Mesut. Don't let it get to you. I fall over all over the place. Okay. I think that's enough fun and games for now.
Yeah,
We'll put that down here. That's going to be one of yours very soon.
Oh, just look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay.
Should we go for the right-hand side of attack?
Oh, right wing.
Right.
Okay.
We're going to save the centre forward till last.
Is that the money shot?
I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of answering it.
Oh,
no satisfaction of a money shot.
Player of the year, Fekir. Goal ball player, but he's had him since near the beginning.
Fekir, that is a shout. That is a real
solid
shout.
Player. I always pronounce this guy's name wrong. Mateus Alves says, Rogerio, is it Ceni or Kenny or Ceni? C-E-N-I. That one.
Yes.
Well, him.
Okay, that's another good shout. See, people are getting into the spirit of this.
Yeah.
I figured we'd just get a load of like Ronaldo, Messi.
Awesome. I'd be interested to hear why. Is it Mateus? Oh, 23 years for Sao Paulo. What do you like about his game? Just let us know. Yeah, just so we can elaborate on that.
Keep us updated, Graham, on the comments, sir. Keep us updated.
I will do.
My eyes aren't good enough to see them, that's why, and I'd quite like to know the answer. Okay, so, right attack. Now, everyone who's anyone will have a Merseyside Blue player on their team. And in the right hand side, I could play Pedro, I could play Deulofeu, I could play Neymar. It's Deulofeu. Because he's magic. And Graham's pulling a face. But
are you sure?
You know what I love on PES? I love players with a low centre of gravity. And Deulofeu has that. He's skillful, he's quick. I just love playing with him.
Just let us know in the comments if we're still on screen. We've just had a flag from Steve, developer Steve, that we're not there. So yeah, if you can still see us, job's a good one. If you can't, just let us know, and then we'll look into that.
Yeah, if we've gone again, let us know.
In the meantime, Deulofeu.
Yeah, I just love using him. I absolutely love using him. More so than Neymar. Not as much as Perisic, but he deserves his place there.
Do you know what? I agree with that completely. I was pulling a face just to do that. But I, once again, not in myClub, signed him in Master League because he was cheap. I think like 6 million or something in Master League. And he was sub, like plug a hole, I had no one from the defence. Yeah, that's it, back up. But then you probably remember I told you at the time, he was the player that came on and made the magic. So I had an ageing Robin. He wasn't aging when I got him, he was about 31, 32-ish, so a couple of years in. But yeah, it was Deulofeu that scored the goal that got us through to the knockout rounds of the Champions League and things like that. So
yeah. I don't know why. I just really like using him. I like his low centre of gravity, quick feet, good dribbler,
and the way Peter Drury shouts his name when he scores.
Deulofeu! Which means on the bench, it's Neymar.
Oh, that trailer.
He's PES 2016 cover star. He's a fantastic player. People have schooled me so many times with him, with his tricks, flicks, but he just doesn't make my team ahead of Gerrard.
Ahead of
Deulofeu.
I was trying to multitask then when you said Gerrard. I was like, what?
Oh God, no! Shudders, everybody. What does everyone make of that? By the way, I'm expecting abuse.
Let's just see. Let's rewind a little bit then. Lewis Wakely. Hello, Lewis. His player of the year player is Jordi Alba.
Okay.
He's playing him at a left mid. He scored goals and defends well.
So that's like a hidden gem playing at a left mid.
I'm going to mention my all-time player of PES, who is pants now, and it troubles me. But Jeremy Mathieu plays for Barcelona. I still see him as a young French left back because that's what he was in PES 4, 5, 3 kind of time. ultimate utility player. I played him as defensive midfielder. He had free kicks and everything. He was an absolute beast. So yeah, could be one of those gems. Coming back to Rogerio Kenny, whatever.
Kenny.
He is the keeper with most goals in soccer history. Retired in 2015.
Yes.
Marimas, hello.
Hello.
I haven't spoken to you for a while. How are you, my friend? Are you good? Midnight Kid, Player of the Year, Douglas Costa.
Ooh,
absolute
that's a
beast.
shout.
Yeah.
You got Douglas Costa in our Legend Hunter live stream.
Yeah, I got him, and he's one of the few players that I actively renew contracts for quite a hefty sum. I mean, I think he's like 82 rated, so he's not ridiculously expensive, but I love playing with him. I agree with this as well.
I think a Vine of him during the week of just some of his tricks. He's a filthy trick meister.
That's what you want, though. Yeah, Midnight Kid's reasoning for that. Absolute beast, dribbling, free kicks and shooting, all-around winger who creates so much. Fully agree with everything there.
There you go.
PES Fan Pirate, I have De La Feu.
Yes. Oh, don't listen to PES
No, I'm only joking. I agree.
All right.
He's a quality player.
Thanks, Pirate. Ignore what I just said.
Pradip Tumbapo, forgot to mention about scoring goals. So obviously, isn't it? It's Neymar. See, we do. See, I like that kind of spread. We're having goalkeepers. We're having the Neymars. Shaqiri is underrated. Is that your Player of the Year, or is that just a statement?
Shaqiri.
Kit's looking slick, by the way.
Thank
Midnight
you.
Kid says. Toby, where did you get that kit from?
Oh, I can't believe this has worked. The Midnight Kid made the kits. He's amazing.
He is.
He is amazing.
So that you can see in the comments, the Midnight Kid PES. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on the channel there, but if not, check out PES Universe. Those guys, custom kits. Once again, onomatopoeia.
More onomatopoeia. Wow.
Ooh, we've got conversation breaking out about free-to-play version. Okay, you guys talk amongst yourselves, whilst obviously watching Toby, as we move on to...
Well, we've got one space remaining in the Team of the Year. One last space. Now.
Centre forward. The star player in modern football, obviously.
Okay. Centre forward, we've got a few. To choose from.
So you've got Big Zlats, Soldado, Icardi,
We have
Okazaki,
having a great season.
ridiculous season.
And then a few lesser players, shall we say. Although never rule out lesser players. This is what this is all about, after all.
Although the tone of your voice suggests that we should ignore the bottom few, and it's going to be one of the top 4 or 5.
It is the top 4 and 5. There's only one man it can be.
Definitely.
It's Icardi.
Ooh.
It is Icardi.
Icardi?
Yeah. No one poaches like this guy. He's just amazing. If the ball is free in the box, Icardi will put it in.
I just want to see what his playing style. See if he is a goal poacher. Oh, exactly.
Yeah, he poaches. He poaches so bad. I don't think he's even allowed in Africa due to all the poaching he does.
Get out.
In fact, he's so good at poaching. I have a fun fact.
Is it
Mario Icardi is married to the ex-wife of one of his teammates, who he poached whilst they were playing together at the same club.
Dear. Tedious link. Oh.
Tedious link into fun fact. Yeah, Maxi Lopez, who was a Barca player, he was one of Icardi's idols growing up, was married to a lady. Icardi poached his wife and now lives with Mario Lopez's 3 kids and has them tattooed on his arm.
Wow.
That's how good at poaching he is.
Quite depressing tone. In true Toby Lee fashion, we move
that's
on.
A fun fact right there. Now the bench, it's got to be Zlats. He's very unlucky to miss out. I guess if I told Zlats to his face he wasn't in my Team of the Year, more ungodly things would happen to my face.
Zlatan it's not a case of him not being in your Team of the Year. Your Team of the Year isn't good enough for Zlatan. That's what it is. Zlatbacks.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got Zlatan, I think about October time, about a month in, and he scores Zlatrix, as I like to call them, for fun.
Yeah.
He scores from anywhere, and the only negative about him is it's like using a cheap player.
Adriano, PES 6.
Yeah, it's like using Adriano and PES 6. Not to that extent, maybe, because we don't have to ban him, but he's just that good. No one can get near him. And it takes a bit of a shine off, and it always feels good when Icardi scores, when he poaches.
Look at that. Look at that bench. Memphis Depay, Neymar, Zlatan, Carlos Perin. What's the guy next to Carlos called?
Yeah.
And Nordveit.
You know what? All of my bench is better than a player in the first team, bar poor Nordveit. It's just no one wants, no one replaces. Would anyone play Nordveit over that midfield?
That'd be interesting.
Icardi, man that does.
Poached egg. Oh, we're missing out on some comments here. Let's see.
Oh.
Player of the year, Dybala. That's a good shout. Amazing skills, goal player. So contract's not overly expensive user. Badinsky says Icardi is sick.
He is.
Enemizor says Icardi is almost as good at poaching as screwing Maxi Lopez's ex-wife. Well, Badinsky wanted him and Dybala on my team. Still looking for Dybala though. Yeah, that's completely understandable. His face is ridiculously as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can never get used to saying someone's face is ridiculous, even though I know the context. It's just...
I have a passion for player faces. Master League, myClub, I don't play someone if they have a stock face. They have to have like a proper build face, so like Pogba and the like. Mateus Alves, Adriano was a monster. Yes.
He was a monster. We had to ban him amongst our friendship groups. Adriano was banned.
Yeah, we didn't go that far. We just kind of... Everyone chose Adriano's teams. It was either Brazil or Inter. When will Team of the Year start? Thursday? Correct. It is Thursday, Lake 79.
It is Thursday. Where have you been? Why don't you know this already?
So, Player of the Year for Pezep, Sipo is Lorenzo Insigne.
Not Totti.
This little wizard could do the expected, or unexpected even. And it's funny you say that because enemies are straight after. Not Totti. Shame, Seth.
Well, I'm as astounding as enemy. Is it enemy? I can't
Enemies
see.
are, yeah. Marimas, he doesn't have that good attack yet. He's got Baka, Inzaghi, and Pato. Baka's punished me quite a bit actually.
I had Chewy and I didn't like him.
Did you not?
No, I didn't. No.
Inzaghi, I'd love to try Inzaghi. Quite a lot of people say he's like everyone's like black sheep. It's like, okay, I don't want him out of all the legends. He's 84, but everyone that's got him has just said punish, lethal.
It did. If you're about the PES fan forums, Jay Arun out there got Inzaghi, and I've not asked him how he finds him. So
no,
I
asked him. He
okay.
Yeah, he plays a lot of the obviously the weekly challenge cup every week to get an agent, and yeah, Inzaghi's the one that bosses it for him.
Wow. Okay. So well worth getting. I'd have preferred Inzaghi to Carlos, I think. Whether he'd have got in ahead of Icardi and Zlats, I don't know.
What, Inzaghi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have put him in front of Icardi.
No, I've only heard good reviews about him. I've heard he's amazing at getting in positions and he's amazing at finishing.
I think the reason I say I'd put him in front of Icardi is I had Icardi last year, and he was good. But yeah, for a period last year, my front two was Didier Drogba and Mauro Icardi, and I needed Icardi to be blistering pace because Drogba was a tank in the fact that he just didn't move, but he was solid.
In fact, he was a tank.
So yeah, Icardi wasn't the complementary player that I needed for Drogba, so that's why I'd always take Inzaghi. Not that he was speed demon himself, but yeah, he can do it on his own.
Cool.
So manager-wise,
it's the garden is what it would translate to, I think.
I think it. Is it Blanc? Laurent Blanc? I'm sure that's what it is.
I think it's Deschamps, isn't it?
Seppo. It might have been on the last stream. Yeah, but he's changed that manager name to his real name, Laurent Blanc. It's bugging me.
Oh, it's Larry White.
So yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's my team of the year. That is my team of the year. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm quite. I think you've got a good balance to your team there, definitely. The bits that kind of shocked me were Zabaleta not making it to the bench, but Grosskreutz making it to the starting lineup. Naldo, the fact that you opened up with him being, what did you say? He moves as fast as coastline erosion. That's a great start for a team of the year player. But no, I completely understand everything. I have some similar choices when it came to making my team of the year. So yeah, I've got some outside bets as well in my team.
Yeah, it's about who you feel comfortable with and who's done the business, who you've had a while. There it is.
Boom.
There it is.
There's
now
the Bees team of the year.
Team of the year. It's the Bees team of the year. I want to see Grey Day team of the year.
You want to see my team of the year?
I want to see your team of the year.
Awesome. Shall we kill the screen so we can...
We don't have to kill the screen.
No, I mean move to us so that we
can just go to us.
Yeah,
like
so they don't see the boring part of it.
Okay, we've had enough of killed screen.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were here for the first part of the live stream, you didn't miss much then. We had a few technical issues. So, you can probably hear it in the background now. If you've got a PS4, those sounds will be familiar to you. Toby is currently resetting things, so we can load up my team of the year. Yeah, yes. The one that matters.
Is it going to matter? We will do a poll at some point, and you can vote for whose team of the year you think is better.
Yeah.
Whose you think you'd prefer. Better is such a cruel word.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to get sad when you lose. Which one you'd rather have?
Yeah, just while he's doing that as well, I'll take a second to just remind you about this. See, this is a PES 2016 Anniversary Steelbook Edition. Obviously, Gamescom's best sports game. With this, not only do you get PES 2016, a sexy Steelbook, you also get Neymar and another Team of the Year player. You can win this just by leaving us a comment in the live stream. If you're watching the video afterwards on YouTube, sorry you've missed the boat, but if you're watching us live, then just leave us a comment and then let us know who your player of the year is, and then you could be taking this. We will get in touch with you from there. So yeah, let's see if we've got anything else.
I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works. I'm gonna say you've got 5 minutes to do that. In 5 minutes, we will get Anonymous Dan to give us a name and announce a winner. How's about that?
That sounds good to me.
So
tell you what, people are going to get to witness social media in motion. I'm going to tweet a picture of this now. Let's do it from PES Fan. So I'm going to tweet a picture of this, and I'm going to just let everyone else know. Come to the live stream, let us know who your player of the year is, and yeah, you could be walking home, although you're already at home, internet speak, but you could be taking this to your home by the postman and stuff. So yeah, let's get a picture. Go to take a picture of the game, and do you know the testing network environment screen? Probably the most unattractive screen that you get in PES. Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So actually, let's leave that. Let's admire the things behind us. We have some
cool
quite
stuff
nice things behind us, don't we, Todd?
Yeah.
Let's get a picture. There we go. So, if you can see the live stream, you must still be able to see me. See this? Mario Götze. There we are, number 19. You might not be able to see that is his signature on that shirt there. Mario Götze has signed that bad boy.
He signed
with
that for
Alvaro
us.
Moratas.
He signed that for us, didn't he?
He did.
Drop by.
Just Carlos was here earlier on. Morata came. I mean, well, they all got a lift with Neymar himself. Yeah, all 3 of these shirts are signed. And if you'd like to take one of these shirts home, well, you kind of need to be paying attention to PES League UK. And yeah, We haven't announced yet, but these will be prizes on PES League UK, so make sure you check out at PES League UK on Twitter, and you can find out how you could be winning these. Now, just bear with me for 1 second. Do you want to... was to get some YouTube strikes from, was it Jess Glynn then?
It was. She's very, very strict at monitoring YouTube, is Jess.
Shush your mouth. Okay, I'm going to tweet a picture of this anniversary edition. So, what's coming up next, Tobes?
Next, we are going to go through your team of the year. Now, I maybe think we should swap seats.
That sounds like a good shout to me.
Should we do it? Let's not try and cross wires.
Don't cross the streams.
No, it's bad. So I'm on the comments now.
Oh, people can see my hoodie. Yeah.
There's 20th anniversary hoodie. Just pass me the iPad.
Our wonderful screen-changing software.
It is. Look at that. Magic. Magic. Okay, so we're just going to wait for Graham to tweet that out. And then we'll be good.
Okay.
There we are, we're back.
Hello! Let me just finalize this. And pow, there we go. Would you like to win this PES 2016 anniversary edition? Join us on the live stream. You guys are already here. If you haven't already, let us know who your player of the year. Doesn't have to be a worlder. It can be someone that punches above his weight. Let us know who they are in the comments on the live stream.
Maramas has just said Neymar as a shout. You know what? It's 17:27 on this iPad. I'm going to say you've got till 17:30. Then Anonymous Dan is going to come in with a name. We're going to read it out.
Pow.
Or we better do.
Cool. Shall we get started on my team of the year?
Let's do this.
My manager is P. Massey, which, well, those of you that would liken him to another manager, I would have probably said he's kind of like Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, can't imagine where I got that from, and it's...
No, it's part of the managerial roundabout next week, because he's going to Bayern, Pep's going to City, Pellegrini's going to...
Chelsea.
I don't think that'll happen. I
You don't
think that'll happen. No,
I don't either.
Mainly because Chelsea doesn't exist, it's London FC.
Yeah, you said City though, but there's a Manchester Blue.
A City.
A City?
Yes.
Now, let's get on to a goalkeeper.
Okay, who have you got?
Okay, let's start. I will reg my first goalkeeper. So let's go by position. Starting with goalkeepers. So, if you watched the last live stream, you will have seen... What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your plethora of 79, 78 rated keepers.
I'm about to explain.
Okay.
If you'd watched the last live stream, you will have seen me bag every single one of these keepers. I had a 79 rated keeper in Antino Lopez from... Is it Leon? I'm sure it's Leon. Yeah, Antino Lopez. Quality keeper. Played really well for me. Good affinity with my manager as well, so good for team spirit. I needed better than him. Obviously, we pulled in some amazing players in the last stream. Didn't get an 80 rated keeper or above.
Ooh.
Since then, we had the reduction in price for the top players. That's the top player agents that are usually 250 coins. I had 100 coins. They dropped to 100 coins. I had quite a few coins massed up, so yeah, I splurged. Tried to bag myself a keeper. And I tweeted out, I managed to land Bravo!
Bravo!
Who has never played a game for me.
Oh,
Cause
but you finally got an 81 rated keeper, and you didn't play it. Which
No.
one of your 79 rated keepers couldn't you drop?
It wasn't that. It was this man, Handanovic. Because the top agents paid off for me in a few spins, I stuck at it, and a few spins later pulled Handanovic, who was 84, 85 to begin with. So fed him a few of my many
He's leveled up to 41 already.
Yeah. But he's been phenomenal in goal. Obviously 87 rated, one of the best keepers in the game. Obviously he's going into my team on the bench.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me. Don't.
You pulled a few of those out of the bag with me. Let's actually stick him on the bench, as I've mentioned that now. So my second choice goalkeeper is Handanovic. Obviously, if I was playing with my strongest team, he would be in my starting lineup. But he hasn't been around for that long. I maxed him out fairly quickly. So yeah, we didn't use him for our team of the year. I've got someone pulling a face at me.
There's a troll at the window. Oh, only you could see that.
So
Anonymous Dan is coming in. Here's Dan.
Oh.
Here's Dan. Here's Dan.
Oh, we have
Here's
a
Dan.
name.
Oh.
Are you all excited to find out
We have a team of the year player.
who the winner of the prize is? Ooh.
Thanks, Dan. Everyone say thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. So let's leave that for now. We know who's won that.
If I had a pocket.
I could put it in my PES 2016 hoodie.
I don't want to let it go.
Keep hold of that for now then while I just announce that my keeper, obviously I've got Chesney, Caballero. I literally pulled yesterday whenever we got the goalkeepers. Obviously if you're playing PES now, you're getting a free top agent every day. I got good old Willie then. So it's not him.
Should Pellegrini go with his willy or his heart? The age-old question.
Oh, shocking. Keylor Navas is my first choice keeper.
A little bit underrated on PES, I feel. He's done well in La Liga this season.
I think that was the general feeling last year, though, was that he wasn't as good a keeper. And you've got to bear in mind that these stats are based on the start of PES 2016. So Keylor Navas, Real Madrid were looking to replace him with De Gea. He's got 4 games remaining in his contract. I think I've renewed his contract 2 or 3 times since then, so he's played a bunch against me. Absolutely solid. And look at that. That's probably one of the key things. Tactical link. Every single thing linked with my manager.
He is linked up. And you're not alone. Speedy619 says, Bravo is awesome. And puts a heart.
But that's Navas. Yeah, okay. Moving on. So, yeah. Oh, I've gone out of myClub. Let's go back into myClub. Yeah, Handanovic, easily the better keeper. But Keylor Navas, he's been a journeyman. He's been with me for the ride, so that's the reason why he's my starting keeper.
Okay. A lot of people saying thank you to Dan. I think Dan is more popular than both of us combined.
Super Dan.
And he's not even real. He is real.
So, should we? No, we'll announce that at the end of this, because we also have another competition as well.
We do.
So, stick around to see if you've won this, and if you haven't, there's a lot more on the way. So, now, left back.
Ooh. Handanovic is the best keeper in Italy in real life from enemy.
Boom. Best keeper in Graham's myClub.
Best keeper in it, better than Buffon.
Really?
Well, that's what he's saying. Don't
Yeah, I
take it up
didn't
with
think
me.
I was trying to multitask. But yeah, that's controversial.
Yeah, for me, Neuer, Handanovic, De Gea, and Courtois at the moment.
Well, that's a good shout, to be fair. I mean, contestable, but still a good shout.
Now, IYD has asked, can we do shout-outs?
In what sense? It depends.
Yeah, let us know in what sense.
I'll jump straight back to my left back, and I'm not going to mess around. Roberto Carlos. He didn't make your team. He did make mine.
So you're doing what I didn't and putting a legend in your first team.
Yeah, it was kind of tricky. I will put in my second player, and I'll explain my choice for them both at the same time. Roberto Carlos hasn't been in. He's only been in my team since the last Legend Hunting live stream. Leighton Baines has been here since week 1. That's what I was saying earlier. When you had Depay, I had an Evertonian player.
Okay.
I got Leighton Baines.
Now it all makes sense. Yes, you did, didn't you?
I
was
did.
fuming.
Yeah.
I was shaking with rage.
Well, as you can see, he has 10 contracts remaining, so I'm still playing him. I'm still using him. I'm cycling between the two, mainly for stamina reasons. But yeah, Leighton Baines is a solid player. Perfect affinity with the manager as well. It's beast. Played him all the way through. However, Roberto Carlos, I mean, let's have a look. The thing for me is that kicking power, good. I mean, obviously, boom, but it's the speed. So many times, I mean, he's an attacking player. You know that. I mean, for a left back to have an attacking prowess of most average centre strikers. So, yeah, I take him forward all the time. But his speed covers my adventurous runs so many times. And not only that, you take a corner, the defence knocks it out, and it drops to Roberto Carlos on the edge of the box.
You're in trouble. Troubles
Yeah.
are brewing.
I've scored some
wow.
absolute wonders with him.
You've not
Leighton
even mentioned
Baines.
free kicks. You've not mentioned his free kicks either.
Oh no, see, I haven't actually taken a direct free kick with him, just because I have other free kickers in my team. Not that I'm saying they are better than him, but I just haven't used him. I'll come to my free kickers shortly, but yeah, that's not been the big part of his game. It's been his speed, his defensive covering, and obviously slide tackling is wonderful when you use it properly, when you've legged it halfway back to the pitch. And I think that's where it is. He gives me moments of magic. Leighton Baines, still solid. Lofted pass, that's where it is for me. The early cross, especially if you're on the break and you do a low ball, so double tap circle, holding L1 for your early cross, but low early cross. If you've got a speedy player up front, so if you've got Depay's or Neymar's in your team, it's a quality player.
He's going to get in there. They're going to punish.
But you get more joy from actually scoring a worldie rather than setting one up, so that's why Carlos gets in for me.
Cool. Spooky 1611 agrees with you there. He doesn't have Roberto Carlos, but Roberto Carlos was the only legend he wanted, and he's jealous.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm really glad I've got it.
Cool.
You're a bitch. Fuck you. Oh, that's nice. Aren't you a lovely person? Moving on. Register a player to the squad. Centre backs.
There you go. Speedy's also jealous. I knew there was a Speedy somewhere. Stop doing this. One of you change your name.
Okay, let's go back to centre backs.
Okay.
I have
bringing
a few decent centre backs. Wow.
If there's song puns to be made, I will make them.
Yeah. I'm off my train of thought. That was genuinely disturbing. Yeah, so we have a range of centre-backs here. I've had quite a few, churned and burned. I still have Samuel, as he's good, punches above his weight, but I'm going to go quite highly rated for my first centre-back, purely because he is ridiculous. Giorgio Chiellini.
I won you Chiellini, didn't I?
You did?
In our Legend live stream.
You also won Carlos.
I did, didn't I?
So yeah, 2 of my 3 starting player of the year, team of the year players have been won by you. But
I probably won Navas as well in that Legend live stream.
You possibly did. Let's just look at highlight Chiellini's stats.
You're incredible.
There you go. Defensive prowess. That's what it's all about. Just a beast. He is your Naldo, but with a little bit more pace.
A little bit more everything.
So I won't dwell on that too much. I will just leave it as Chiellini.
Okay.
Next centre back. I actually have a few to choose from here. Bonucci, solid. Barzaglia, solid. That's 3 Juventus centre-backs. I could go from them. Let's move forward a little bit to defensive midfielders, and you can see that I have Luis Gustavo.
Luis Gustavo.
Rated level 34 for me now. 86 rated overall start as a defensive midfielder. He's 85 at centre-back.
Oh, okay.
That makes him my second highest rated centre-back behind 86 rated Chiellini. So that clearly means that he should be on my bench, because my first choice centre-back is actually Chris Smalling.
Whoa, okay.
And that's not because I'm a Manchester United fan, biased or not.
Toby's wife wants to know where his which wife? It's gonna know where his laptop is.
We've been interrupted on the live stream.
We are.
So yeah, Chris Smalling, he's had a phenomenal season for United, and he's been the same for me in game as well.
Oh, I've not bought
So I'll show you his stats. He's clearly one of those players that's punching above his weight. Defensive prowess is 82, speed 80, explosive power 75, but it's the body balance and things like that. Generally, is a solid physical player. The reason he's in my team is because I've had him since the first week, I think second week, around that sort of period of time, and he's grown with me all the way through. So yeah, Luis Gustavo goes to the bench, despite being a million miles better than Chris Smalling, but Chris Smalling has been there.
But Gustavo covers more than an option, because you can still put him in midfield.
Exactly.
So you killed 2 birds with 1 stone there.
Boom, Gustavo on the bench, and that's the good point. I mean, if I was to play with this as a team, then like you say, I have defensive options. I mean, he covers left back as well. Obviously, we don't need that with Leighton Bain and Roberto Carlos in the team, but there's central midfield, defensive midfield, left back, all covered there from Luis Gustavo. Solid utility player. Yeah. Don't need to say any more on that.
Don't. I want a right back though.
You want a right back?
We want a right back.
Well, I think this is another genuine easy one. See, my team is, let's say, better than yours statistically. You've picked some outside choices. I picked a few, but my defence, there's really no arguing.
No, it's like my midfield, isn't it? It's just
Pogba, Touré, yeah, nailed it. And that's the same with this. Germany, international, not anymore. Bayern Munich star, last year's Team of the Year, and was my Team of the Year player, Mr. Philipp Lahm.
There's no way you can't have included Philipp Lahm. I'm totally with you on that. I love Lahm.
He's ridiculous. Just because I've done it all the way throughout. Let's look at his stats. They got ball winning, 95. Good passing, decent pace on him for someone that's getting on in his career. Good high passing as well. I mean, yeah, he's everything you need from a solid right back.
What's he like going forward?
He's really good. He has an extremely good left foot for me as well. I've not actually looked at his weak foot accuracy and frequency, but cutting in from the right for me, and then just having a long range pot shot, scored some absolute beasts with him.
Wow.
So yeah, Philipp Lahm. I can't even try style it out as if there was a second option. It is Philipp Lahm.
No, there's no suspense there. As soon as you see Lahm
Boom,
going in.
that's it.
Okay.
But then again, if there was a second option, then it would have been this man.
Oh, Lichtsteiner, okay.
I
had him last year. I had him last year.
Solid player.
Yeah.
Solid. I mean, I have a few decent players. Rafinha, Fernandes, even Cedric. I mean, I've used his contract out. I've kept him because I really enjoyed using him in a goal team. Carvajal, well, Real Madrid, decent player all round. But
Yep.
Lichtsteiner, yeah, he is my substitute right back.
Okay, so he's making the bench.
Exactly, he is. Which, yeah. So Lichtsteiner, good links with the manager. Obviously, not being a 90-rated player, he's not going to be all-round affinity like you get with someone like Lahm. But yeah, he's kind of a utility player as well. He offers me a few bits of cover across the team too.
Cool.
So defensive midfielder. Obviously, if we've got an 86-rated defensive midfielder on the bench,
He's going to be someone special, isn't it?
It is. No, I won't get. I was going to give you a clue, but the clue I would have given him away anyway. The clue I would have said was majestic beard, which look at that.
Is it? It is.
The classic number 10 or 21 if you're Italian international. But yes, level 36. So I've got him up to 87 rating. I think he's about 84 or 85 to begin with. Andrea Pirlo. Another one. I mean, I had a ridiculous first few weeks in my club. Obviously not when it comes to keepers, but when it comes to decent outfield players, I got Andrea Pirlo in that sort of time period as well. I think I remember interacting with Pirate around that time too. He's laughing at my Smalling choice. Cheers! Thank you. I'm a United fan, just let it go. But yeah, Andrea Pirlo, forget everything about him. There's so many things I could say is for reasons why he should be in my team. Forget that. One thing. Weighted pass. That is a skill that the players have. If you play an L1 and triangle lofted through ball, and I'm not talking quick counter-attack, through ball to Ronaldo. I'm talking like properly timed ones, be it out to the wing. Weighted pass makes you play a kick it, but it has backspin on the ball. So you knock it long, but your players can still run onto it without it rolling out. It's what was it, Tubbs? It was. Yeah.
I can't even do that. I can't even do that noise. Ooh.
That's the one. Dry lips. I'm excited talking about Pirlo.
No Pirlo, no party. You actually got quite close to Pirlo last year, didn't you?
I thought I'm thinking myClub. I did.
No, myClub's a game.
Yeah. So did a few of the PES League players. Obviously, us at PES Fan, we work on PES League as well. So if you play in the PES League, if you're good enough to hold your own, you can make it to the national final. And if you win your national finals, you could go to the international finals, which obviously last year and this year and the year before held alongside the UEFA Champions League final. This year we're going to be in Milan. Last year we were in Berlin, pitch side. I got to see Pirlo warming up the day before the final, and I got to see him on the pitch minutes before the final as well. I was stood there, like literally, I could have ran to him in two...
You could have stroked that beard.
Yeah, that's probably why I left.
And that's why you're banned from UEFA competitions.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on. Let's have a look. Come on. Who we got?
Attacking midfielders. I mean, let's go back. My formation isn't quite set up because this is a default, but I would play Pirlo as a DMF.
Naturally.
Yeah. And then this, I think, is going to be set up as two CMFs, but I'd play them as attacking midfielders. So, let's have a look at the players that I have that can fit those positions, and then I'll ask who you think I would have put in. So, we have Mesut Ozil, Enzo Perez, Dane, Krivits, Douglas Costa, Fekir, Ganso, and then moving into forwards, we have players like Di Maria, Baggio.
Oh, Baggio.
Yeah, obviously, I won't go any further. So, yeah, you can see the kind of quality of players that I've got in there. Obviously, Baggio at midfield for me is 97 rated now, on the verge of being 98 rated. So obviously, he's going to make it into my starting 11. No, he isn't.
Oh, he's not.
He's not.
What?
Nope.
No, you can't just spring that on me. Baggio is not.
He's not in my starting 11. When it comes to legends, I have two of them. I didn't want to include two in my team of the year unless they fully earned it. And Carlos, I've mentioned him versus Baines, that battle. Carlos has earned his place. Baggio, I'm not quite sure where he plays. Is he an AMF? Is he an SS? Do I play him as a striker or a midfielder? I'm not quite sure. And for that, he's good in both places, but I'm not sure where I prefer him. If I can't nail him down to a position, I can't give him a position in my team.
No, you can't. Square
this guy?
pegs, round holes. Square pegs, round holes.
This is true. This is true. But this guy
Mesut
is not in my team either.
Oh,
Enzo Perez.
Mike. I know it's fair. You have two players, but other people on here didn't have in their team of the year, but had as their players of the year in Fekir and Ozil. Just shows the variation of PES.
And that's the thing. Yeah, these guys. I mean, was it Pirate? I think he had Fekir. I can see where he's coming from with that, and Ozil, I can see that too. But Enzo Perez, I mean, we had a thing about Enzo Perez.
We did.
Last year we were doing a was it Champions League?
Yeah, Champions
we did.
League with Valencia on roll control.
Wasn't it?
No, it was Benfica.
Yeah, it was Benfica. It
Before
was
he moved to
pre-transfer.
Valencia,
Yeah, we started the Champions League with Benfica, and he was wonderful. So I signed him in once again. That kind of my golden period. It was like the first few weeks. I tweeted Toby, showing off, expecting a little bit, but look at that. At level 34, he's an 86 rated attacking midfielder, and he plays to those stats as well. Ridiculous affinity with the manager, as you can see for the links down the side. But yeah, let's compare that. As an attacking midfielder, 86 rated. Look at the other players I have. So you've got players like Ozil as well. He's 36, level 36, and he's 86 rated. Fekir got there 2 levels before him, which is quite a surprising thing. You wouldn't have expected him to be rated so highly, but he is, and he plays to his stats as well.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
first choice is Enzo Perez. Second choice,
It's not Ozil.
it's not Ozil. No, it isn't. It's the same choice that Pirate picked as his Player of the Year.
Okay.
Fekir.
Wow.
He's an absolute beast. 81 I've got him up to as an attacking midfielder, but it comes down to this stat. There we are. I mean, it kind of pants. You have to let it go. But kicking power 80, speed 80, explosive power 85, attacking not too bad. Finishing isn't great, but generally he's a fast attacking player, and I had no pace to begin with. This guy was an early draw again. He's been with me for the long haul, and yeah, he gave me that sort of option, moving him up forward or back to the midfield. He gave me options. He was flexible, but yeah, as an attacking midfielder, he chipped in. He got me goals.
Wow. Okay.
So
I'm
Fekir.
gonna have to stop you. Mayhem has broken out on these comments. We've got people playing Badger in goal. We got people playing Oliver Kahn up front. It's all gone to pot.
You said people. That's Mike.
Wow. There's a few people agreeing.
So if you want
Behave.
myClub tactical tips, obviously don't check out Only Pro Evolution.
Or maybe do. He might know something we don't. I mean, there's someone up there said that Neuer was 80 in attacking midfield.
Really? Wow, he's better than Fekir is at base. So
Yeah, coming next time, Goalkeeper, Team of the Year.
Neuer. So let's pick some more players. Obviously, I'm going to pick some more midfield substitutes now. You've seen the midfielders that I've got, and yeah, obviously I've teased them already, so it would be no surprise that Ozil is... he is really. Ozil makes it onto my bench. I did that just for Pirates' benefit, and Mike's as well. So yeah, any more Arsenal fans in the stream?
I
Robbie's
think
an
all 2
Arsenal
of them
fan,
are
isn't
here.
he? You are?
I think all 2 of them are here. Says the Merseyside Blue fan.
So yes, the North London assist king. He is ridiculously good. The only thing that he doesn't match with my manager is attacking styles, but you wouldn't believe it. He has amazing affinity. He's one of the strongest and best paired attacking midfielders I've got. He, if you're using through balls, like low, out the side through balls, I mean, I play with obviously 2 wide forwards. Him laying the ball out low, it's beautiful. So yeah, he is one of my best players. He is in my strongest powered team, but I think it's mainly because he was kind of a late pull. Did we get him in the Legend punting live stream? I think. Yeah, we did. We did,
didn't we? Yeah. So he's
yeah.
not had the time to get himself in there.
Yeah, and when he has been there, he's come into a position where players have just been playing worldies. Enzo Perez, Fekir, boom, they've absolutely smashed it compared to what I expected him to. I expected him to smash it, and he did, but it wasn't next level. You kind of expect more from him because he is higher. So
Yeah, I can go with that. It's weird. You develop a bond with your players. The more you play them, and the more they do for you, the more games they win for you, and you just can't drop them.
That's the thing. I mean, he obviously is a gold ball as well, so he gets to play a lot more being cheaper. So yeah, that's probably a big thing for me. And then I also have, he's technically a forward, so he's a substitute for midfield and my strikers, is the horrendously highly rated Roberto Baggio. 94 is his rating as a second striker. If you play him as an attacking midfielder, 97 for me now. I mean, that's beast. That's like 5 more than Ronaldo or Messi at default. So, yeah, I'm not going to say any more on him. That's why he's there. You'd expect
nothing needs to be said about Baggio on this. He's a special player.
He is, and he has a ponytail.
Yes.
He has a ponytail.
Can you name any other players with ponytails on PES now? Right now? Pressure.
No,
maybe the commenters can.
I can't multitask. Let me think about it. While I move forward to my forwards.
Okay, we're on the attack.
We are on the attack. We've got 4 players left to pick in my team of the year. 2 wingers or second strikers, because we have that flexibility with the manager, and a centre forward. So I'm going to start with the left wing. And my left winger, Shirawi, is such an amazing looking player, but not him. My left winger is one of my lowest rated strikers that I've kept hold of for a long period of time, and that is the Merseyside Blue Star, Romelu Lukaku.
The Rom.
Lukaku! As Peter Drury says. I would play him as not a left wing forward. I'd play him as a second striker, just there. It's not his greatest position. He plays a lot better as centre forward, but the decisions I've had to make for my team, and the fact that he's been in there since so early on as well, yeah, he is perfect for me. Matches the manager affinity-wise. I think he scored like 11 goals in one of the first Computer Challenge Cups, which is kind of, yeah, you expect high-scoring games, especially in the first games, but 11. Beast.
That's just ridiculous.
Has anyone else tried Lukaku? myClub or Master League? If you haven't, do it.
I want to try Lukaku. I played him in the main game, and he's, as you say, he's just amazing. But I play him centre forward. You're doing almost what Bobby Martinez does when we first got him and played him out wide.
See, I play him as an SS on the edge, as far in as I can get him, purely because of the formation.
Oh, he plays on the edge.
On the edge. One man. Sorry, no, yeah, but he plays better as a centre forward, but the decisions around him, he is playing on the side of the front three. Yeah.
Okay.
Moving to the other side. This one is quite an easy decision, purely because he's a highly rated player, and purely because I've had him 2 years in a row. Mr. Angel Di Maria.
Oh. Wait, hang on, you're a United fan. You should hate this man.
No, I would have happily kept him at United. He had a good couple of months, and then things went wrong, but things have not really been right for anyone in that period. So Di Maria, quality player. As you can see, great affinity with the manager, but the key thing for him is the speed on the counter-attack. But, dummy runner. Look, 89 speed, 89 explosive power, practically top percent, and good lofted passing skills, but then that as well. He has Marseille turns, cut behind turns, Rabonas, low pass. He can move past players quickly, he can play a ball in high, and he can take a player on with his skills, so it's the dynamicism to his game.
Okay. Ponytail chat. Bardinsky has nominated Palacio. Now, is that a rat tail? Should we let it happen?
Yeah,
Should we
let's
give
let
it
it happen.
On
He's
a
got
technicality?
more suggestions than I have. Di Maria, quality ref slapper.
It was a good slap, to be fair.
Hashtag don't ban me. But yeah, I didn't really get on with him last year, so I got him as, obviously there's 2 games. There's the anniversary edition, the day 1 edition. You get team of the year play with both of them. So one of my team of the year players was Lam, one was Di Maria. So not only has he been with me since day 1, I also had him last year. Didn't really get on with him last year. This year, absolutely adored him, and I think that growth, even though it was 2 separate games, that growth of his player ID has, yeah, that's why I love him.
You love him, okay. It's Valentine's Day soon.
I love him
Angel's going to be getting something land on his doormat.
I love him in an acceptable way.
That won't hold up in court.
So, my centre forward.
Okay.
I'm not going to do any of the pretending that it's potentially going to be Shirawi or not. I have 2 places left. I have my out-and-out centre forward, and then I have my substitute attacker. Obviously, we've got Badger there as well. So you'd look at my players, and you realise instantly that there are 2 players to pick from here. Neymar. He's not in my team.
Neymar is not in your team?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
And Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh.
It's between one of those 2. Obviously, one's 93 rated as an CF, one's 91 rated as an SS. Both kind of flexible as well.
Both have amazing faces.
They do. Especially Neymar. That hair. Look at the hair. But sadly, the cover star doesn't make it into my team either.
Oh, wow.
Zlatan. The overpowered beast that you spoke of. Those exact reasons why you didn't put him in your team are the reasons why I have put him in my team. When I've played, and I've needed some magic, I've needed a goal or 3. This man, even like if you play like your gold player games and you think, oh, I'm easily going to steamroll this. What was the one the other week where you win the 3 online games in a row? You get an agent?
Winner takes... No, not winner takes all, the other one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I was playing that with my gold players thinking, I've got this is fine. But yeah, no, it wasn't fine at all. I had to substitute Ibrahimovic on. I don't like to make substitutes just because more substitutes is more contracts, which is more GP, which is less spins, and yeah, you know that cycle. But I brought him on, yeah, turned things around. And it's those sort of OP match-winning things that you didn't like is what has worked for me in this year's myClub. So
okay.
Yeah, for that reason, Ibrahimovic makes it onto my my starting team.
Can we see those attributes?
We can. Check the
I just tried to
attributes.
get the pun in. I've no interest in seeing these.
Look at that. Body balance 98,
Kicking
aka
power,
wall.
body balance,
Kicking power 96,
ball
aka
control, dribbling, attacking prowess, finishing. It's all there.
yeah. The only thing he's not got is defensive prowess and ball winning, but you don't want that from your out-and-out goal scorer.
No.
So, Zlatan, he's my front, which obviously means, I've mentioned it already, Neymar makes it to the bench. Obviously, this isn't the strongest team, just want to reiterate that again. Neymar all day long is on my starting team. Just because he's so good. I mean, if you've ever played PES against or with Toby, he gets criticism from me and the other people in the office for he's got one part of his game that he might do a little bit too much and not very well.
Scoring.
Yes, and defending and holding the ball. No, fins, tricks. Yeah, Toby does that quite a lot. But when you've got someone like Neymar doing that, even if you do it wrong, even if he pants, just because he's so good at executing them, his stats are so engineered towards that, and his player ID, it all comes together. If
He
you
does
use
the work
him,
for you. He does the work for you.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's how you'd expect it to be if you're using someone like Neymar. Obviously, if you've got Chris Smalling bumbling up the pitch doing that, then you don't expect that
Chris
to happen.
Smalling is getting some stick on
Is
the
it?
live stream, I think. Yeah.
Lol at
Forrest just put
Smalling.
lol at Smalling. MRT can KN Pippi. Mr.
Mr.
We're having serious issues with that, but he's put Smalling as his best player in the squad. I feel that might be sarcasm.
We just had developer Steve in the room.
Developer
He's left us a
Steve?
note.
Oh.
Oh, Steve said something about...
Oh, hang on.
Oh, we have instructions. I will let Toby deal with the instructions for now.
I shall deal with the instructions.
For now... Yeah, we're done. That's my team of the year.
We're not quite done. We have a competition winner to announce.
We do have a competition winner to announce. So... Oh, before I do that, I need to pick a player of the year.
Oh, you do, don't you?
So this is my team of the year. Obviously we've got legends like Carlos in there, Baggio on the bench, modern day legends like Neymar, Ibrahimovic. My Team of the Year player is Fekir. Fekir.
Okay, wow.
Exactly the same one as Pirate. I was quite impressed to see that come up in the live stream feed as well. I'm sure it's Pirate.
I don't think it was.
Was it not?
It might
Oh, did he say Ozil?
Who picked Fekir?
No, I think it was. I think Pirate picked Fekir, and I think Mike picked Ozil. Let us know. Might have got that wrong.
Let us know.
So yeah, my player of the year is Fekir. Absolute ridiculously good. 75 rated as a CMF there. Obviously, I play as an AMF 81. That makes him the joint second. Oh no, yeah, 83. So that would make him joint second. Keylor Navas is worst, then Smalling and Fekir after at 81 rated. But lovely, absolutely wonderful. Feint, speed, shot, power. He doesn't have it in his stats, but he does in his gameplay. So if you get
the
Fekir,
player we love. That is the kind of player we love.
that's an old school classic. That's a master league player in my club for me. So Fekir is my player of the year. So when it comes to player of the years, one of you guys has won
PES Anniversary Edition. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you the honour of reading out.
Are you going to be my beautiful assistant then?
I'm going to be your assistant.
So, you may have seen the lovely Dan wander in. He picked one of you guys. He took all of your answers, put them in a pot, picked one at random, and the winner is... I'll read it out and then I'll put it up just so you can see. Bestia, who chose Dybala, and that's exactly what it says on there. Can you see that? Bestia. So there you go.
Make yourself known in the chat, and we will click your name and we will get in touch with you.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, whichever way is best, dear, for you. Sorry, no, that was bad. No. Yeah, we will sort that out for you afterwards. So yeah,
Yes.
leave comments and things so we can get in touch with you. That is yours.
I don't think we've given enough away.
No, I don't think. I mean, one person's won something. Surely they should at least.
One person's won
more.
one thing. But I think we can do more than this. This is good.
That is really good. Tell you what, that is so good. I think we should give another one of them away.
Okay. Yes, let's do that.
Should we just give that away?
Well, we have got some stuff lying around. What have we got lying around?
We have a piece of paper that says Bestia on it.
You can win that. Get that in there.
We also have a swanky PES 20th anniversary bag.
Wow, that's a good bag.
Oh yeah, let's get that in there.
that
So
in
we've
there.
got a bag and a game. Is that it?
No, I think we can do more. I think we can do more.
We've got quite a lot of... Okay. PES 20th anniversary match ball.
Now everyone wants a PES
Ah.
20th anniversary match ball. This appears in the game.
It does. Oof. You see it in all of the trailers as well. If you've ever seen Whedon's Gamescom trailer, check it out. It's a beautiful trailer anyway, but this features prominently. So we have a PES 20th anniversary edition, a PES 20th anniversary bag, and a PES 20th anniversary match ball.
We do. Just going to flatten this out.
Have we? It's all going wrong?
There you go.
It's a good job. I mean, there's not anything else to go in the bag, is there?
There's a bit of space. What do you reckon? Is there enough space to fit more in? Something controller-sized would maybe go in.
Do you know what? I don't think it would right now, because I think if we tried to do that, I think our lack of composure would make us bottle it.
Oh, I like what you did there.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we bottle it, shall we?
Yeah. So I'm going to take this one. Oh, there we are. So we have a PES 20th anniversary water bottle.
We do.
I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I've started it and I've done it all the way through, so I will continue.
I'm not going to join you, I'll be honest.
So, there, that's it. We can't fit anything else in there, can we?
Our sack is bulging. I have a
Yeah.
bulging sack
I think
between my legs.
oh, we can't. It's missing something. I mean, you mentioned
missing
about
something.
we like to stay in control of our prizes.
We do.
So we have a PES 20th anniversary wrapper with a controller.
Now these are highly sought after. Everyone wants one of these.
This is a custom small batch of these as well, custom made PES 20th anniversary controller. Obviously that's an official Sony DS4. It's been officially Konami approved, PES team approved, custom modified to feature the 20th anniversary branding, with a silky sexy 20th anniversary wrap as well. I'm not going to try put that together for you right now because I'll probably spend an age doing that, but you will get, actually let's put it over there. So you've got a 20th anniversary bag, the PES 20th anniversary bag, a ball, a controller, a water bottle, and a PES 20th anniversary steelbook edition. Yeah. So Toby, how can they win these?
It's simple. We want to see your team of the years.
Boom. That's it.
We want to see. So exactly the same as we've done. Maybe superstars, maybe players that are underrated, players that go well in your team. The players you've had the most fun with this season. We want to see your
team of the year. And that's it. Your team of the year. Look at that. Romelu Lukaku starting, Baggio, Ozil, Neymar on the bench. We want to see your decisions like that. And if you can send that through to us with any thoughts, I mean, you can send it in a million tweets, you can write it in a long rant on Facebook, or...
Yes, that's a good point. Entry on PESFan.com this evening will be an article, and it will explain how exactly you can enter. There are 3 ways. First of all, there'll be a Facebook post on our PES Fan Facebook channel. Just enter your team on the comments. You can write it down or send us a picture or interpretive dance on video. However you want to do it, we will accept that entry. Second way, attached on that article will be a thread on the PES Fan forum. Again, put your team in the thread. Boom, done.
And the third way?
The third way is to tweet us. You can tweet us just a list of players. You can tweet us an image. You can tweet us interpretive dance.
Lingard.
But if you're entering on Twitter, you must have the hashtag myTOTY.
So hashtag myTOTY.
myTOTY.
Obviously, make sure you read the entry formats on every media. So Twitter will obviously have follow and retweet as part of the option as well. Facebook will have comment and like. And you need to sign up, obviously, to post on the PES Fan forums as well. So, yeah. Make sure you check out at PES Fan News, the PESFan.com website. You'll find it all on there. If you're on Twitter, follow at PES Fan News, and you'll see everything on there. And you could bag the bag.
You can.
Pow. So, is that it for us?
I think that might be it for us. I think one last look at the comments. Thanks for the epic stream, guys. There's a lot of people wanting this stuff. Get your team of the years into us and you could win it. One thing we didn't mention, all good things have to come to an end. This live stream has to come to an end.
It does.
And the competition also has to come to an end. And that end is midnight on Thursday.
So, we want to see your team of the years before the team of the year comes out. Obviously, currently running in my club at the moment is Legends, which I'm just going to do a few spins for you now. They're currently running is Legends. On Thursday, the team of the year starts, and we want to see yours before then. If you post after midnight on Wednesday, it doesn't count. So if you want to win the bag of swag, the PES pack, then you need to let us know before Thursday. In the meantime, I want to use my coins. Yeah. As you can see also, I have, I think, 180,000 GP. I have just less than 8,000 coins on my club. We will be using those up next week. Maybe even a few more coins. I might buy a few more before then. So yeah, we will be back probably next week with a a team of the year live stream.
Oh, we're coming back.
We are.
Are we?
In the meantime, you got me Carlos and pretty much every other player in my team of the year.
If this is a legend. Oh, it's not a legend. You can tell by the boots. No one can see who is spinning here.
Van Aanholt. Great. Add to myClub lenders. Oh, nobody can see. Oh! Yeah, that's a good point.
Now.
Well, I've just drawn Patrick Van Aanholt. Well, Toby actually drew it. As you can see, that's dropped me down to 14.2%. I'm going to do... Let's do 3 more, and then we'll call it a night.
Okay.
So, I mean, I wanted to save the coins, but the legends are there. The legends potentially are going on Wednesday night at midnight when our competition ends. So, yeah, I have not very much time to get a 3rd legend. There's only 3 left. So my chances are quite low, but you've got to be in it to win it. And I'm not sure I'm winning it this time. Oh! Skip. Santa Cruz. Is that Roque Santa Cruz?
Yeah, Uruguay, Malaga.
Roque Santa Cruz.
You know what? I'm going to get that news article on PES Fan now.
Are you going to
so
do
these
that?
guys can get their Team of the Years on.
Cool.
I have to do it in the other room.
Well,
I'm going to go and do it now.
I will draw this then. This will be the last draw, and then we will sign off so we can get everything
Okay.
ready.
Awesome.
Okay, maybe one more. Kouyaté. He's clearly having a ridiculously good season. There. Okay, one final draw. Since you're the only one that's got a black ball for us so far, Tobes, you can finish with that. Okay, this is the final draw. We're hoping for a legend. The percentages are quite low, so we're not expecting, but yeah, we'll finish on this. And then we will get the article live. So, do you
Should we do it
press that?
together?
Go on then.
Just end it
3,
together.
2,
1.
1. Pow! It's gonna happen.
Come on, black ball, black ball, black
It's
ball,
gonna
black
happen.
ball, black
It's
ball.
not gonna happen. It's not gonna
That's
happen.
not happened.
Ooh.
Morrison.
Well,
James Morrison.
Wow.
He gives you something.
and on that horrible bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure.
It has.
We will be back hopefully next week. If you want to see that, make sure you drop some comments on the video after once we put it live. Make sure you give us a like as well, so we can see just how good we're doing. If you've got any comments, anything you want to see us doing, particularly with the Team of the Year, make sure you drop that in the comments too.
Yeah, William Martin wants us to play a game for him. We can't right now, but it would be interesting to see my Team of the Year against yours.
Ooh, perhaps we have a difficulty with that, with the streaming setup that we have. Maybe we play that and then record that and then bring that in.
Yeah, we'll have a think and we'll try and get it to you maybe.
It's a good shout.
It
Make
is
sure,
a good shout.
we don't want to forget that, so make sure you drop that in the comments of the video after
Yeah.
as well. So revisit the video and drop your comments there. And yeah, make sure you join the prize to win the PES pack, the 20th anniversary swag bag edition. Pow.
Okay.
On that, we need to figure out how to say goodbye. I have been at Graham_Day, and this has been Mr. at Toby J. Lee.
Yeah, give us a follow as well.
Yeah. You want to follow us?
Please.
And if you liked it, let us know. Obviously, feel free to tweet at PESFanNews, but obviously feel free to tweet us too, because we'd like to hear what you say.
Yeah.
Until next time, goodbye.
And good luck for Team of the Year. Bye.